warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Desvita Wulan. My student ID is 33220063. Listening Comprehension. Part 1. So, make some notes as I'm talking, please. Everybody ready? Now, while you studying it, food that give you energy. Don't be tempted to eat sweets or drink cola. 2. Sugar won't help you study, but fruit and kales, will, apples actually are especially good. Find a comfortable place with plenty of light when you study. 3. But not too comfortable or you'll fall asleep. Try and keep a positive mind. It is easier to study when you are positive and relaxed. Now, if you start feeling anxious, have a little break, go out for a stroll around the block. 4. Don't try to learn everything. There isn't time. Just choose the important things, the things that will get you the most points in an exam. And if you aren't sure about this, ask me. 5. First, learn the main ideas and don't worry too much about the details. 6. If you have time, you can come back later and read the details. Part 2. Make notes of these key points and read them 7. Then cover them up and try to remember all the points. Now it might the boring but repetition help you to remember 8. Use past exam paper to study. They will help you understand what kind of questions come up. There are plenty of past exam papers in the library. You can photocopy them and take them home. 9. Take regular breaks while you're studying. A 5-minute break every half hour is usually enough. Get some fresh air and stretch your arms and legs. Drink a glass of water. It's important to keep hydrated. 10. And let's, but not let's. Good luck. I'm sure you'll do your best. Part 2. A. Hey, I'm reading this really interesting article about the human body. B. Yeah, well, we all know about that from biology 1. No, we didn't learn much at school. They're discovering loads more things all the time. Really amazing things. Did you know that only about 1/10 of cells in your body are really you? 2. The rest are bacteria. What? I'm not really me? A. No, of course you are you, but you also have millions or trillions of bacteria in you. 3. B. Ooh. A. No, they are mostly really helpful. Someone did an experiment to see if animals can live without bacteria, and he found that a lot of them died or had to have a special diet. Animals need bacteria to digest food, you see. 4. So we're better off with bacteria. Be answers. The bacteria are bad. A. Answers that are bad, but they're nearly all good. Oh yeah? And going back to cells, do you know how many cells you have in your body? B. Quite a lot. I'd say a good few. A. Yeah, but how many? I don't know. I'm not mathematical. 7 octillion. That's 7 plus 27 nodes. I knew it was a lot. Okay, that's amazingly high number. Almost impossible to imagine, but the really weird things is at most the atoms are empty space. Just air on nothingness. And if you took out the empty space, you could fit your body inside a tiny cup which measures 1/500 of a centimeter on either side. 6. There's a box measuring 0.002 of a centimeter on each side. 7. You'd be much too small to see. B. I can imagine that. It sounds like something that would happen in a really bad Hollywood movie. 8. You know, a mad scientist goes, funny voice, ha ha ha. I'm going. Oh. 8. You know, a mad scientist goes, I'm going to extract all the air from your body, okay? And not but for one day. Next. A. Don't go. One last thing, did you know? No. A. Did you know that you probably have mites in your eyelash? B. Mites in my eyelash? What are mites exactly anyway? 9. A. Yeah, they're very small creatures, like insects, only not insects. They're about a third of a millimeter long, so you can't really see them. This particular mites live in eyelash and eyebrows. B. But it's mine. A. Well, maybe not. Only about 50% of people have them, and more older people. So you have any. Anyway, they completely harmless. They just eat that skin. 10. B. Yeah, right. Harmless. I really would I have preferred not to know that. A. Sorry. B. I mean, really. Next. Part 3. Once upon a time, there was the little girl dressed in green one, who lived together in a beautiful place which was owned by a great king. Such a beautiful place as it was. The ceilings were made of turquoise and opal, and soft, velvety green carpets covered the floors. Many other children lived with little sister, and they had such a kind nurse called them Nature, too, who taught them how to do their work well. For everybody had some work to do for the great king. Surely, no one could be unhappy in such a wonderful home, and yet, I am sorry to say, one of the little sisters was always discontented. She knew, she knew, for Dame Nature had taught her that someday the great king would come to see who had done loving work for him, and would give good lilies beautiful with boughs and wooden crowns tree. But she was not willing to wait until the king was ready and saw fit to do it. When the sunbeams children came to play, she would hang down her hat and sulk for, and after a while they would leave her alone and play with her sister. When Professor Rain's school was out, and the jolly little Rainsport coaxes her to play with them, she would say crossly, "You are too rude, let me alone," and they would go and play with the happy little sister as the sunbeams had done, for everybody loved the two good little sisters, who were sorry to see how naughty the other lily was, but they tried to do their best to help her and kept on growing 5. One day, the great king, who had seen how well they tried to do, thought they deserved their robes and crowns, so he sent the sunbeams dancing away to awaken the inhabitants of the place for the crowning. Away they went, peeping through the curtains and flying into the windows of the place, and welcoming all the little children with kisses. 6. Then they took off the old green dresses of the sister and put pure white robes on them, and gave them crowns of pure gold. Other little sister wished then that she had tried to do right and drooped until she faded away. Next, Madame Wine and the Bird family gave a grand concert in Maple Tree Park. 7. Everything was full of gladness, and the little sister had a reception all day, and many people come to congratulate them upon being crowned. Among their visitors was Ruth, who kissed them and took them to a little sick friend. He smiled as he passed them into his hand, saying, "Take them, 8 please, for Easter." And in her sweet child language she told 9. The story of Easter and a wonderful work the great king soon did for the people of the beautiful place. 10. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.